going to start here with the breaking news overnight, a bizarre and really violent attack at the airport in New Orleans.
Chaos as a man stormed a TSA checkpoint wielding a machete and wasp spray, that toxic aerosol designed to kill bugs. You can see the suspect in this picture right there on the ground with his machete right next to him. 7 people were injured, and ABC's Candace Gibson is at the airport for us this morning covering it all. Candace?
Dan and Paula, you guys mentioned it. It was a scene of utter, complete chaos. Take a look at this. I want to show you. You see that guy there in yellow? That's where the first TSA agent was attacked. I spoke with an eyewitness to all of this moments ago. He describes a scene of complete and utter panic with people running all over the place, women and children screaming and crying.
Overnight, chaos at a major airport. 7 people, including a machete-wielding man, are injured this morning after an attacker stormed security officers at Louis Armstrong International Airport in New Orleans.
Some guy came through with a machete, apparently.
The suspect, 62-year-old Richard White, terrifying travelers as he allegedly bombarded 2 TSA agents with toxic wasp spray, rushing through a pre-security checkpoint.
This guy comes running with a machete over his head, swinging it, and I start swinging my suitcase at him, and he runs the other way right into a TSA agent.
Charging the security gate, the suspect was stopped by 2 more agents before he began swinging at them with the 14-inch long blade.
The male TSA officer grabbed a piece of luggage in order to defend himself.
Sheriff's deputies stationed at the airport opened fire, shooting White 3 times to stop the rampage.
And all of a sudden, I just hear gunshots. I hear pop.
Travelers scrambling for cover in Concourse B, which serves Southwest Airlines.
Everyone in the area, as you can imagine, started screaming. We all got down on the floor. They opened the emergency doors to the jetways that were nearby, and they hustled everyone in there.
3 airline passengers among those injured in the fray. 1 traveler and a TSA agent suffering bullet wounds in the crossfire. All expected to survive. Officials say the attacker in serious condition when taken to the hospital for surgery overnight.
Operations returning to normal, as you can see here at the airport. In fact, you can't really tell if there's even increased security this morning. As for the suspect, he is identified as a person who lives just about a mile from this airport. The motive not known this morning. Dan?
A lot of people who know him say they are very surprised by what has happened. Candace, thank you very much. For more on this, let's bring in the former FBI agent and ABC News consultant, Brad Garrett. Brad, you used to be an FBI profiler. Do you have any theories about why this may have happened?
Behavior, initially, Dan, he doesn't hurt the 2 TSA agents. He sprays them with insect spray. He then runs through the metal detector. Again, has ample opportunity to stick a number of people, including TSA agents, doesn't, keeps going, and eventually chases a TSA agent, and a uniformed officer shoots him for obvious reasons. So could one motive be suicide by cop? I think they're going to have to look at that.
And in your view, from what we know now, how did security handle this? Well,
I think fairly well, Dan, because TSA's not armed. That's why you have uniformed local officers at every concourse, and she did what she was trained to do.
All right, Brad Garrett, we appreciate your insight as always. That's the ABC News consultant, Brad Garrett. Paula, over to you.
Yes, it could have been a whole lot worse, Dan. Thank you.